Hello and welcome. I'm Jessie Ray and this is Chiron's Key Tarot. Thank you for joining me today for this reading. This is going to be a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to be taking a look at the energy that is around you, moving away from, and the energy that you guys are moving towards. As this is a general reading, the entire message may not resonate, so please take what is in alignment with your own truth and kindly leave the rest as that is for somebody else. This reading is going to be for September 1st to the 15th. And you guys have some pretty big energy. So changes in relationships and finances are kind of the themes for you guys. And your faith might be a little bit tested, but with this Fool card coming out, I really feel like leaning on your guys' faith is really going to get you through this. You guys might have some spiritual breakthroughs and your faith might be tested, but with this, yeah, because you got the Tower. So really pay attention to your emotions, how you're feeling, and where you want to see yourself. And be really clear and honest with yourself if something is not working. If something needs to change, then action needs to be taken. With this Tower moment, that's the universe kind of coming in and saying, I'm going to just go ahead and demolish this and force you to rebuild. So that's why I say there's a little bit of some challenging energy this month for you guys, and with relationships potentially being reworked or career changes. So with this Lovers card, yeah, King of Swords, 10 of Cups. So, no, that's Ace. Ace of Cups. Well, that's good. So with this Lovers, I wonder if you guys just started for some of you, maybe you just started a new relationship, or you guys took it to the next level. But for some of you, you guys are not feeling the emotional connection. If you guys are with an air sign, there might be a little bit of hesitancy to connect with you emotionally. I'll get to that in a second. So this Lovers card, Venus has been in retrograde, asking everybody to kind of reevaluate relationships and putting pressure on relationships that are no longer working for us. That leads to the Tower. So something is changing. Either your career is changing or a relationship is changing. Under the stress of it just not working for you anymore. You're like in a pressure cooker, and sometimes these Tower moments come in when we are kind of resisting that change, and it's like, nope, this needs to happen. It's like spirit takes over and boom. The next thing you know, you've got to be looking for a new place to live or a new job or whatever, because it's just not working anymore. Something is not working. This is a forcing of the universe to get you on a new path. And then what pops out? The Fool. Brand new path. And this is also a card that talks a lot about strength and faith. Trust in the universe. Trust that when you step into this new realm that you will be supported, and that this is where the universe wanted you guys to go. This is the mountain for you guys to climb. So if you are with an air sign and it's not working and it's not bringing you the emotional fulfillment that you guys are looking for, this could potentially be a time in when that person chooses differently and chooses to connect with you, or you choose to not be with them anymore. Because he's looking away from the cup, as they're sitting here, this person's looking away. They're not engaging with the emotional fulfillment of this relationship. It's kind of like this person has almost decided quietly to go on their own path. And it's like you haven't, it's like you, so maybe that's what this tower moment is for some of you, is really realizing that maybe your partner is not bringing you the emotional fulfillment that you want. Home and family. It could also be a sibling that you could be not able to connect with right now that is an air sign. But there's a sense of this emotional fulfillment that's not being fulfilled in these relationships or with certain people. And the Tower, Page of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is just all about passion and how you are creating your universe. It's like the Tower moments coming in, and it's like these pages are coming across as messengers. And it's like we're breaking this down and bringing you messages from your oversoul and your higher self to try to get you onto a better path for yourself, the path that you want, like that you dream about. There's a sense of really getting connected almost with your inner child again as things break down, and going back and kind of like remembering like what used to bring you happiness, and like does it still align with you, or what parts of you have you maybe denied because there was too much structure, there was too much something that was dampening down that childhood spirit of really wanting to go after creating this whole new life for yourself, or wanting a partner that wants to create with you, that is emotionally available. There's something about really getting in touch with your desires, listening to messages from your soul and intuition about what you are like passionate about, what drives you. Page of Pentacles, what do you want to see in your physical reality? What is it that you want to start creating? Because you're going to start creating something, because the Fool and the Magician popped out as the energy that you're moving towards. So the Fool is a whole new beginning, keeping the faith that you are being divinely guided, even if it feels rocky, even if it feels bumpy, uncomfortable, you can't see. But the Magician's like, I'm going to work with this. I'm going to work with all this new energy to see what I can create, to see what I can. And some people might circle back and have opposing viewpoints, or during this process, you might have self-doubt. With the Seven of Swords energy, there's a little bit of kind of maybe questioning yourself, or other people questioning this new path, or maybe running into a little bit of past hurts and past tensions that kind of come to the surface that need to be healed, that kind of bog down this Magician energy just a little bit. But there's a sense that you're going to overcome it. There's a sense that you're just going to say, you know what? I'm going to surrender to this change. I'm going to embrace this path. It might be hurtful and I might doubt myself a little bit, but with this Magician energy, really wanting to call in this life that I want to create for myself. Seven of Pentacles. Pause to see how you're working. Pause to see how things are, you are like creating your reality and who you are creating it with. Doesn't say to completely stop necessarily. You might need to pivot. There might need to be changes and adjustments, but it then comes the Eight of Pentacles, where we start to get closer to that attainment that we want to see in our physical reality. So I feel like this is just kind of a little pivotal point for you, either career, relationship wise, that is going to allow you to get back in touch with like your inner child's dreams and ambitions and goals, to really kind of launch you down this new path where you are alchemizing. And look, an alchemist, so as I was opening up your guys' space and dropping in, the Alchemist card came out for you guys. So that's all about the Magician and speaking your truth, which is, I really feel kind of tying to this King of Swords energy that's just like looking away from this emotional like emotionally connecting. So speak your truth to yourself and others as you kind of march forward down this path, and keep the faith that where you are being redirected to is actually really where your soul wants you to go. So hopefully something in this message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I am sending you guys all of my best, Capricorn, and I will see you guys here next weekend for the new moon. Take care.